This is your president. It's an entire nation out there that's responsible. He's referring to Gazans. Have a look at this. The next one. We are now actually rolling out the Gaza Nakba. Nakba, as people know, is a term for catastrophe after the 1948 war, a war used by Palestinians about ethnic cleansing. And we all have one common goal, erasing the Gaza Strip from the face of the earth. Can you see why some people believe that you absolutely don't want Palestinians any longer in Gaza?
We think we have been very clear, both in word and in deed.
In those words?
Well, Mr. Vachuri does not make decisions on security matters in Israel. We think we've been very clear, both in word and in deed, that the people of Gaza are not our enemy. Our enemy is the Hamas regime, and that is why we have gone further than any army in the history of the world to try to get civilians out of harm's way. Now, we just had the former...
I'm going to bring you back to the words of those politicians, if I may. We're now actually rolling out the Gaza Nakba. Nakba, the Palestinian term for ethnic cleansing. Those are the words of a government minister in your government.
Talk about a little bit of historical context, what the Palestinians refer to as the Nakba.
I'm just asking you about those words.
No, so I want to talk about that word Nakba. When the Palestinians use the word Nakba, they are referring to the consequences of the decision in 1948 to try to scuttle the creation of a Jewish state under the UN General Assembly resolution. They declared war in 1948. That war of annihilation did not go their way, and there were consequences as a result.
And how is that relevant to what your government minister has said now? Because what he is saying is we want to get rid of these people.
No, we do not want to get rid of these people. We have been very clear in word and in deed as a government and as the Prime Minister and the Defence Minister have said that we urge civilians to get to safety in the safe zone.
There were consequences as a result, right? So that's how he's talking about the Nakba, right? The Nakba, so the ethnic cleansing of Palestine, very, very well documented, including by historians such as Benny Morris, by Ilan Pape, and they show, definitive proof that people were driven from their homes, never to return, right? And he's saying, well, that was just a consequence of their actions, a consequence of the Arab states not being happy to have a majority Arab place, Palestine, and a majority Arab country being divided, right? You can say what you like about that. It's not. I don't think it's unreasonable to oppose a majority Arab state being divided and given to another people. But there we are. People disagree on that. What's not the case is that any kind of pretext like that would justify ethnic cleansing. The spokesperson there seems to be suggesting, well, there were consequences as a result, right? And that seems to be how they're thinking about this, right? Hamas committed some atrocities on October the 7th, and there are some consequences as a result. If that involves the ethnic cleansing of Palestinians, so be it.